Hi everyone and welcome back to Cute Life Hacks. I'm currently running a big slime and squishy giveaway, and all you have to do to enter is just leave a comment containing a koala emoji under my 20 slime experiment video here. The link is down below, so if you want to join, then just take a second to click on it. You can win all of the silicone squishies shown here, plus a set of 12 macaroon clear slimes. And of course, if you're new to the channel, then a huge welcome, and please remember to subscribe to Cute Life Hacks and Macaroon. So first up, this tutorial is actually 80% clay and 20% slime. The original inspiration came from a Korean Instagram account called Slimy. This 3-dimensional slime was made from clay and is one of the most aesthetically pleasing things I've ever seen. So I couldn't wait to try it out myself. In order to recreate this design, I'm going to be using a paper clay from banggood.com. I made a detailed review for it a while back, so be sure to watch this video if you want to know more. It now comes in a new packaging, but everything else is exactly the same. Compared to other brands, this paper clay is incredibly good value because you get tons of it and it doesn't dry up as easily in the container. So now let's get started with the DIY. First of all, I'm going to make a basic white slime for the base. This is the easiest recipe ever, and you simply need to mix white craft glue, baking soda, and contact lens solution together. Just be sure to add the baking soda in small pinches and stir it well every time. If you add too much at once, then it can quickly overactivate your slime and cause everything to go hard and watery. Now place the slime in an airtight container for later. I'm actually reusing one of the containers from all these slimes, which I reviewed in this video here. Next, I'm going to use acrylic paint to create some rainbow-colored clay. I love the texture of this paper clay and the fact that it comes in pretty pastel colors. Most other clay brands only sell extremely bright colors, and these always dry up before I have a chance to use everything. As always, wear some gloves for this part, which keeps the paint off your hands. I made pink and purple using one glove and then changed to a new pair for green and blue since I didn't want any leftover paint residue affecting the new shade. Most importantly, be sure to keep a packet of face wipes nearby and wrap each ball of finished clay inside. This DIY is slow and peaceful to make, but it can take a while, so you want to make sure that every clay stays soft enough to work with. Once your clays are ready, start making some simple designs like hearts, stars, and spheres. This process is very relaxing, and you should have fun playing with the shapes and colors. After you're done, be sure to cover your pieces with more face wipes to prevent them from drying out. To make a heart, I'm starting with a round triangle shape and then using a toothpick to create a groove. Then I'm pinching the other side inwards and then sculpting everything until it looks cute. Another trick is to cover everything with a face wipe, which adds just enough moisture to smooth out the surface. To make stars, simply flatten out a ball of clay and then pinch the sides while rotating the whole piece with your other hand. You want to start with a pentagon shape and then slowly make the edges pointier. Now you can start arranging your pieces into a rainbow. Check that there's a good mix of large and small shapes, as well as different colors. Making balls is an easy way to fill up the gaps. You'll also notice that I'm mixing two colors of clay together to create midtones, and this creates a much smoother transition. As you can see, this final design looks so aesthetic. Of course, since this is made from clay, you can just leave all the pieces to dry and then use them as room decor or stick them on a notebook or anything else. However, I've come this far and I can't wait to squish them all into slime. Now I'm going to place everything into a design that feels good. This is another very relaxing process, and if you use sand or clay instead of slime, then you can keep this piece forever. This DIY took about an hour to get to this point, so even with all the face wipes, the clay was starting to dry out. This meant that some of the pieces didn't squish as well as I'd hoped, but it was still great fun to play with, and I hope you'll enjoy this part. So this turned out to be one of the longest slime mixing transformations that I've ever filmed. I like how it started off chunky, almost like a phloem, but the colored clay began mixing with the slime to create some amazing marbled effects. This slime is also incredibly elastic and it feels very different to butter slime made with Daiso clay. I think there's a lot of potential for this new brand of paper clay, both in crafting and in slime making. Eventually, all the colors mix together to create something pretty creepy. It kind of feels like you're stretching out human skin or some other kind of organic material. I definitely didn't expect a pastel star slime to turn out like this, but that's why YouTube experiments are so much fun. If you want to see more slime experiments, then be sure to check out my latest video here. A big thanks to Bango.com for sponsoring this video, and all the shopping links are in the description box below. I'm Joanna, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!